Hank Sangria. Hope you're stopping. It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up? It's DJ EFN.
And it's Street Chess motherfucking podcast. Make some noise! And right now, we have a group that I grew up personally. They personally raised me. They didn't know it, but through their bars and through their lyrics, they personally raised me. I lived my life according to them. They made Queens so proud. They made Brooklyn so proud. They made New York City so proud. They made the world so proud. They was the dudes that was from my borough that was kicking shit that was for our borough, but it went globally every time. And they got back together and they made the most prolific, the most influential, the craziest album. I didn't skip not one record. This new album. And they got the real Phife. They didn't get no. I could tell they was in the studio together. Right. He didn't email those verses.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm a part of a group, so I know how hard it is to stick together with a group. So right now, what am I introducing is the motherfucking Tribe Called Quest. And I need everybody to make some motherfucking noise!
Legends. This is legendary.
I gotta get straight to my back in the days in the boulevard.
Sometimes it
What was
happens.
that?
Uh-oh. They're beating the doors down trying to get us.
Don't worry. Yo. Busta's pulled up? Back in the day. You gotta take us to that. Back in the days in the boulevard. You gotta take us.
I mean, well, that was like, first of all, thank you, man. You know, fam, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? So,
You ain't gotta thank me at all.
just really appreciate it. Shit, not only for having us here, but the shit you doing for the motherfucking culture, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And just keeping the shit straight up and down. But to your question and shit,
Yeah.
you know, that was a joint that, I mean, first of all, just growing up, how we did, like, real talk, like, on some real shit, we grew up in Jamaica, Queens,
You know what it
and
is.
shit.
Yeah.
You know
You know what I'm saying? We was right on the split between North and South Side, all that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to America and all that. Shout out to all the niggas over there. Baisley, 40,
don't worry about it.
you know what I'm saying? King Walton, all that, Linden, all that, you know what I'm saying? So, our whole shit, when we was coming up, you know what I'm saying? You know how this is, when you a little nigga around the way, you either... You either...
Oh my God! Consequence, come over here. You gonna have to squeeze in. Come on, squeeze in, baby.
Come on, boy.
We gonna do it. Come on, give him his chair. Give him his chair.
Stop,
Come
no,
on,
but like I was saying, you know,
Yes.
you know how this is when you grow up. It's
yes.
either the street shit, the ball shit, or if you had the rap shit. But so the rap shit for us, you know, we would always listen to the Cold Crush niggas or the Flashes or running them when running them lit it. That was the angle, and it was like the trade off with the bars, with the routines.
Right.
So we always came up with routines like that. That was our whole shit. So you know, the back in the days in the Boulevard of Linden was kind of like that throwback, you know, that back and forth type shit, just within that whole tradition of MCing. So that's really where that came up with. You know, we just stick it to the roots, really. You know?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, man. You guys, if it wasn't for you, I'm gonna be honest. And this is how real it is. I want everybody to pay attention and listen to what I'm about to say. In a lot of ways, I wouldn't have been who I was if it wasn't for Pharrell.
Right.
No shit.
A lot of people give me credit for putting on Pharrell, but a lot of people don't.
You did.
But what a lot of people don't know is I was eager, I was strong enough to listen to this guy.
Right.
And to see it. But Pharrell is a direct descendant of Tribe. Direct.
Right.
He's a direct child.
Literally.
Whether y'all claim him or not.
He says it too.
like he's your stepson.
You remember he was supposed to be on Beach Rounds of Life.
Come on, go talk to the mic.
Pharrell was on got a verse
on Midnight Marauders actually.
But then he came back for Beach when Tammy did Once Again.
Yeah.
I coached him through the joint on Battery.
Yeah, the first joint though with with Pharrell was Midnight Marauders. The crazy story about Pharrell and all those dudes was we used to do shows like. So back in the day, right? It's almost. You know, you just take me to the essence, my nigga. So I just gotta keep it a buck in here. So,
man, we going.
You know, back then, right? When you was a New York rap group, you'd hit the circuit,
the chillin' circuit, the rap chillin' circuit.
You get up, top it. You know, Connecticut or whatever. Like if it was a weekend, you probably do a couple joints in Connecticut. Boom, you hit Jersey, then you hit the joint in New York. You could literally do like 8 fucking shows in one night, right? Yep. So the extension of that was the 95 shit. You hit the VA shit, the DC, the DMV shit,
B-more,
the Carolinas
and all that shit.
So we was heavy down there back then. So we'd always be like in DC, VA area. And Pharrell would be at the shows. Backstage with motherfucking costume jewelry on and shit. Big ass boots and all that shit. I'd be backstage and I'm emotion. Him and Tammy Winkins. And we was like, yo, I was like, I fuck with this nigga. So I was like, yo, come to the studio. So it'd be a bunch of these dudes, they come to the studio. He would be one of them that would come to the studio and shit.
In Virginia?
No, he would come from VA to New York. He just started working with Teddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Teddy Riley.
Because on the low, a lot of people don't know that he ghost produced Bumps and
Rum Shaker.
Yeah,
Rum Shaker.
Rum Shaker and all that shit.
Yeah.
So he was like on a come up with all that shit. So he actually first started. He put a verse up on Midnight Marauders.
Consequence of memory is correct.
But Khan's actually his first verse was on the flip of the Chase Part 2 off of Marauders. A lot of people say that Khan's was like Beast Round's Light, but it was actually him and No Name. You know what I'm saying? Off of that and shit. So it's all the same time.
You know what's a fun fact? The guy, my boy that created our logo. He created Beach Rhyme and Life.
Scam.
Scam.
That's my family right there.
We need cups, brothers. We out here looking very unprofessional. Okay, thank you, Mike Boop. Thank you, Mike Boop. Mike Boop to the rescue. Come on, because we celebrating Tribe album #1 in 21 countries. Am I correct?
Yo, nigga, this the tunnel era. We don't drink that no motherfucking cup, nigga. You take that shit
to the head. We take it to the bottle. Everybody have their own bottle. Everybody have their own bottle.
It's a celebration.
Yo, well, we got word that Busta Rhymes might be here too. But listen,
this the era.
I'm too old, nigga.
How the fuck?
I want a motherfucking cup, nigga.
Yeah,
I want to get a motherfucking game. Thank you, my nigga.
This one here. About that.
There you go.
So how we do it? How the fuck did you guys make a 1990 Now album?
By staying them.
I don't know if y'all understand, because it sound like the 90s, but it sound like now. What the fuck was you drinking, Tim? Because I need to drink that too. What? And did you produce the whole album?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I need a Q-tip.
Wow.
I mean,
I definitely need a Q. I'm retired, right?
What you mean you retired?
I'm retired.
What does that even mean?
But hold on, we're gonna stay on y'all. How the fuck did y'all make? Yo, that shit sounds so old, but so new.
Yeah.
What the
classic
what,
shit.
what kind of pocket was y'all in? Please.
I mean,
and you rapping, Jerobi. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Yo, please describe to me y'all feeling how that transpired.
I mean, we have a way of doing shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a definite aesthetic, like a core values and shit that we operate in, and it don't matter what year it is. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
One of the things that we definitely talked about on the top was like, okay, we need to make it sound familiar and shit, but not be no throwback, like, you know what I'm saying? Not be no fucking...
was it?
Yeah, no...
None of that on the album.
Or trying to fake the new wave. Or trying to fake the new wave, like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all kept it new. Well, then y'all went #1 in 21 countries? Am I correct? It might be 37.
I don't know if it's that.
No, yeah. I looked at the numbers.
It's a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yo,
he's like,
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
I may be off because I get the shit.
Yeah, he was on it from the beginning.
Yo.
He hit me that morning.
Didn't I hit you like 6 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
I said, did you hear Tribe shit? Because Busta tried to play me. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Busta said, "Yo, pre-order the album." I said, "Why would I pre-order the album?"
What you
buying
mean?
it.
Wait, back that up. What you mean, my nigga? Like what? Like how? Like you
Because I hit Busta and y'all had did something. I forget what it was, and it was together, and it was like the first time y'all like kind of announced, like, you know, Phife not here, so you know we gonna have consequence. We're gonna have Busta Rhymes be there, and I see something. And I hit Bus, and he said, "You better pre-order the album." I said, "I don't pre-order shit, nigga. I'm buying the shit as soon as it drops."
Yeah.
Right.
But I bought it, and I ain't gonna lie to you. This is why I know.
Busta.
This is why I know the album is crazy because, and this is, listen, all humbleness
I'm
aside,
doing like this.
all humbleness aside, I was always a fan of Tribe. I always looked up to y'all, and I always wanted to follow what y'all did.
Oh man.
But now I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So when I hear the album, I said, "Damn, I still want to follow them niggas." That's real shit. I was like, yo, I hit you 6 8
Mad early. I was just wiping the sleep out my eyes.
Why are you asleep? Tribe just dropped the album last night. He's like, "I already know it's crazy." I said, "No, it's crazier than you thought it was crazy."
And I rolled down and started listening to it, and I hit it immediately.
And big up Drain, because Drain also told
Yeah,
you.
he told me too. Drain,
two of his closest buddy, big up Drain, our camera guy, our fucking staff, and you was on it too early. So you stayed up at midnight like I did.
This generation, when I was
And my brother kept it too.
At midnight, I'm like, who is asleep right now? Why? It doesn't make sense. Tribe dropped a new joint. Oh my God. Yo, listen to me, my dude. That's how I know you guys got it. You still, still got it. Because, you know, a lot of people, after you got 10 years in this game, they want to count you out. They want to call you old.
Yeah.
But we transcend that.
Fuck yeah.
I don't even know how it makes sense.
Yo, nigga, let's do this. To transcendence, nigga. To transcendence, man.
Motherfucker, try make some noise with charcoal bread.
We all kinging.
So
transcendence.
Let me just say.
Transcend. How you say it?
Transcendence. Yes,
I love that.
Because you know why? Tep, let me just tell you something, Tep. You guys are the epitome of what hip hop is supposed to be. You're the epitome. I mean, I remember the first time I was ever offended was when, and I'm sorry, I'm going into a little dark
Go, nigga, go.
But Lupe Fiasco. They rehearsed, what was it, Lupe? And they rehearsed your shit, and then he came out and he didn't know the lyrics. Am I correct? Was that Lupe?
Yeah.
That was the hip hop honors, right?
I was so offended.
Yeah.
Because he said, "Well, I really wasn't a fan of Tribe." Stop it, Slime. Slime, your whole style is Tribe. Just say you was high, Slime. I would have respected that. And I got love for Lupe. For that moment.
That's a bro right there.
Yeah, I love Lupe. I love Lupe, please.
Yeah.
Don't get cut me.
Nah. He ain't doing that. It's fan.
But Lupe, that moment when they fucked up the Tribe vocals, I was so mad.
Did y'all discuss that after?
Yeah. Let me tell you about that. So when we spoke about it, I think if my memory serves me correctly, I think he could have reached out to me, or I could have reached out to him because I saw niggas was on him.
He was getting lambasted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's the young. Yeah, I was like, that's the young bruh. So
Right.
let me just reach out, like. It's all good, and we was talking.
Right.
He was like, "Yo, I believe because it was such a long time ago, but the sentiment of it was like, yo, I ain't never mean no offense, you know that?
Right.
Or gee, I probably fucked up." I was like, "It's all good, brother." He's like, "I never came up on y'all. I came up on Spice One, and I came up on he was mad ratchet shit." I was
Did
like,
you
"Okay,
accept that?
I did because
In real life?
You know why? Because I'm gonna take a man for his word when he said it to me initially. I'm not gonna give him a demerit. I'm not gonna give him a demerit. Because he ain't never really did nothing to me personally or otherwise for me to.
For them to be like his
so I took his word for it, right? So
Yeah.
and he's a young boy at the time, so we talking and
Pick
shit.
you up, Lupe.
So he said at one point during the conversation, he's like, I see you try to teach me a lesson. And he laughed, and we both had a little laugh, about it. And it was just always cool with bro. It never was a problem, but we spoke about it, and came up off of it. And shouts out to Lupe.
Big up Lupe, man, but I was mad at you that week. But big you up. But let me just tell you something. The beautifulness about your album, this new album, is when I heard it, I heard where Kanye got his shit from. Wow. I heard where Pharrell got his shit from. I heard where N.O.R.E got his shit from. I heard where Mobb Deep got his shit from. I heard where Nas got his shit. Like, I was like, damn, these niggas is the fathers of everybody.
And there's mad layers to the album too. I feel like mad layers.
God. You know what made me cry? The Phife Dawg song.
Yeah, that was hard.
That made me cry because I want to big up Phife Dawg. And I remember one day Q-Tip.
Phife fuck with you too.
Yeah, that's my name.
You know,
but I remember one day Q-Tip and Phife was going through some shit, and me and Pone was going through some shit at the same exact time. And I called Tip, and I was like, "What's up, man?" He said, "You know how it is being partners. Your partner's crazy, and guess what? You're crazy too."
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And it made so much sense, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to thank you guys for raising us in hip hop.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? A Tribe Called Quest. People who don't know, I feel sorry for them. But people who do know, we need to celebrate y'all, not just today, but every day. Every day we need to sit back and say what the tribe did for the culture and the community is nobody, there's no other group that, so is this the last Tribe Called Quest album? Because the fact that Phife is not here, rest in peace, Phife.
I mean, it's just I guess we still kind of like, you know, you can't even really think about another tribe without that man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Like that shit would have to be something else totally different. You know what I'm saying? Because that man is just like, he was the motor.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
Roby, I feel like you want to talk. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah.
Oh nah, you know, I miss my dude, like, you know what I'm saying, and like for him, like at the same time, I'm so fucking proud, dude, because the fucking way that he went out, my G,
Right. My nigga went out on
he
top.
went out spazzing and having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just funny because a lot of the shit we talking about, it's real and it's kind of dark and shit.
Right.
But at the same time, it's not. This shit don't sound oppressive. It could be a downer, like, you know what I'm saying. But this shit still, like, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And Phife being the nigga that he was is a big part of the reason the tone was so like, you know what I'm saying, like it is.
A fan hit me on Twitter the other day, and they heard Bo knows this, and Bo knows that, but Bo don't know Jack, because Bo can't rap. And they said, yo, Phife Dawg bit off a N.O.R.E. I said, relax, buddy. I bit off a Phife. Because you know, what it is now with the podcast, my records is new now.
Right,
so
right,
now my
right,
records are back charting. I had to tell the nigga, I said, listen, Sly. I don't know if you know, but they raised me.
Straight up.
Those is my hip hop fathers.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and God bless, man. But Consequence, man, what's going on, man?
Everything Gucci, nigga.
You looking in the zone? How?
It's Queens all day.
I know you've been in
You
LA.
know what it is. It's Queens all day.
I know
It ain't
you've been in
nothing
LA. You've been in contact with Kanye. Is he okay?
He good.
He got blonde hair now too. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we gonna.
Right.
Yeah. He's fucking, you know, fresh out the, you know,
Is he
fresh out the
okay,
frying
though?
pan, huh?
Is he okay?
He good. He good. He gonna be. We niggas. We done been through worse, nigga. Niggas done got sprayed with water hoses, man.
But
How real is that?
How real is that?
Yeah, it
That's
befuddled
what
me,
nigga
beloved. So
Shit real out here, man. It been real.
So, how did you feel when he called out Jay-Z? Did you thought it was a problem, or you thought that
Listen, I mean, look, him and
you said you
him-
were drunk with power because
look,
you with the drinking champs.
Look,
Now you calling us the drinking champs?
no, he said it on the rhyme.
in the rap, in the rap.
Yeah, I was mad as shit. I said, nigga, we
you
the
know,
drink
like,
champs,
look,
nigga.
him and Jay got their own relationship, and
Right.
that's gonna work. That's gonna iron itself out. You know what I'm saying? They grown men, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just we live in a day and time where cons. I can be mad at you, but I'm supposed to tell you.
Well, see, the thing is this. Everybody.
This drink champs, we have real talk.
Yeah, and
So,
so the thing is like, When you curb certified, you live by a certain G code. We in a new.
What did he say? He said, Q-Tip, don't try to correct me. He said something like that. Come on, Tip. I gotta get to the bottom of this.
Sir.
Yeah, what did he say? What did he say, Tip? Mike right there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said what you said. He said, don't try to correct me. I love you.
What did he mean by that, though?
I mean,
What you called him and tried to?
yeah, man. I mean, like real talk, like that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him, the whole shit. So he said, "Oh, it's the police." Yo, you stupid nigga. He's like police.
I know it's police.
I mean, you heard voices. You heard voices.
Quieting it down and shit. We got the
You heard
special in the
voices
building.
and shit.
Yo, come on, give him another chair. Give him another chair. Give him another chair. Why, rude boy? Everything Chris and Curry and Chris. Never
What you watching this? What you watching this? What go on in this?
Massive.
You might have mint lemonade to blood clot.
But you want me to spice it?
Yo,
Spice it. Let me get up.
Brian, brown stool.
Yeah.
Curry, respect, brethren. Blood clot. EFN, N.O.R.E.
Time check.
The blood clot.
Look, hazardous. You heard me. He remember your name. So Tip, okay, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yo, and also shout out DJ Scratch is in the building.
DJ
Legendary.
Scratch at all.
The best
motherfucking building.
DJ Scratch.
And we're at apartment 4B. In case you don't know that.
DJ Scratch.
DJ Scratch.
But here we go.
Scratch.
But
Not
Not Scratch at all.
DJ Scratch.
No,
Wait.
The best DJ in the world.
Wait.
Scratch.
So
Shaheem Reed in the motherfucking
Shaheem.
building.
So here we go. So you know what I'm saying? I reached out to the nigga on just personal. You know, he got on stage. He said what he had to say. You know what I'm saying? And I will continue to reach and talk to my niggas personal. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to. We not from that pedigree that we talk to niggas like publicly airing shit out. Now that's my man. You know what I'm saying? So. And it's my family, so we gonna have our talk, and we gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it was. It wasn't really,
Nah, you're a classy nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a classy nigga, Q-Tip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
I am a nigga with class.
You got a lot of. I don't know why when he said that he was like, "Yo, Jay-Z, don't sick your killers on me," and then he said, "Call it." He should have said it about you too.
Right.
You got killer niggas.
Yeah, I do, but I mean, I don't.
You got killer niggas from Queens.
But my niggas, but we don't.
Cause we fuck with a Tribe Called
But
Quest
but you know what it is, like. We just move. We just move. Hold on, 1 second. We just move as musicians, my niggas. As artists, as niggas who got. We came from the bottom all the way. Everybody know what it is.
You know what it is.
You know what it is. You know how we raised and all that. But there's no need for a nigga to stand on that and flaunt that. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga I know came from that. Is trying to get up out there. So
get away from that shit.
You know, you comforted, you know your experience and all that, but for us, it's like we just trying to do this music, my nigga. Like, and that's it. All that extra shit is just extra shit, my nigga. You know, there ain't nothing to be celebrating, posting, tweeting, trying to get looks and vibes off of. That shit is corny.
Yeah.
We don't rock like that. We said it and can I kick it? You know what I'm saying? It's like if a nigga diss us, we won't think of what. It's almost like Ghost said. If I got a problem with a man, I'm gonna see the man and we're gonna have a conversation and it's gonna be
that's it.
Hopefully one way, not another way. Nobody want it really the other way. Nobody do.
Nobody.
But we gonna definitely as men respect the man and be like, yo, my nigga, is it this? Is this? Or how are we? And we have a conversation. That's it.
Right.
That's just the
basic fucking
morals.
Yeah, you know,
ethics.
yeah.
Right.
You know it goes back to the code and ethics that we fucking carry shit in, you know.
Yo, rock man, respect Godfather.
Bossa.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna be honest. When I listen,
Please be honest.
When I listen to the album,
be honest.
Yeah,
there's nobody who sounded happy on the album than Busta. Yo, but listen,
there was nobody on
that. Ice in here?
Yeah,
we got ice.
No hot liquor, my nigga.
Nobody was.
We got like 3 ice cubes right here.
That shit to me today, bro.
Yo, but Bus, you know, Fat Joe recently gave me my TS chain. It's small as a motherfucker, right?
a choker.
Wait, but you ain't speak to Macho about that?
Nah, Macho not around no more. But big him up though. I love Macho.
Okay.
But so he recently gave me my TS chain. I've been down with these niggas 20 years, and I finally got a TS chain. Right?
Randy Acker in the building.
I seen a lot of people that had TS chains that really wasn't TS, and I used to hate.
There we go.
But it feels like when Busta Rhymes, you officially a tribe member now, and to me, it felt like you still a kid, like in a sense, Bust. I no disrespect, you know you're my brother, but it was like you was still a kid. It's like this is what you wanted to be. Am I correct or no?
Nigga, you hit that shit in the center of the bullseye like
Yeah.
a motherfucking
Like
This guy's ill. This guy's ill right
20
here.
years to make you a tribe member. It took him 20 years.
No, it took longer than that, nigga. Longer than that.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, it took me like 25 years to get a TS chain. so yeah.
You want ice?
But
Nah, but the good shit about it though was they always made me feel like I was in Tribe any motherfucking way. And that's why I ended up on so many Tribe records. Because whenever me and Leaders wasn't getting along, I'd come right to their studio and be like, all right, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas want to act funny. You want to act funny? Y'all niggas want to stun on me? I'm going to my brothers, and they going to open the door, roll out the red carpet. They going to let me rhyme on every record that I want to get on, even though they didn't let me rhyme on every record I wanted to get on. And, you know, I was made to feel like how I wasn't made to feel in my own crew. But the beautiful thing is shit is back right with me and the old crew. You know, Leaders is love.
That's dope.
Everything is beautiful
That's
now.
dope.
Leaders is doing an album of conglomerate.
There's never, maybe, brother.
Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe. But I've never felt happier in a group than I felt being a part of my brothers at this table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And now, Tip, I want to go back to you. Why?
Nigga, I was getting ready to say, yo, what the mother? No. You gotta hold something. You gotta hold something. Okay, you got that. All right, cool.
You breaking my heart.
No, I do Tiger Bone. I can't do Patron.
No. Hold up. Listen. Let me explain something. Hold up. Wait. Hold on.
You see what I'm
We're about to get. It's about to get the Drink Champs challenge.
Hold on.
Drink Champs challenge.
That's an emphatical now cipher, dog. Emphatical now cipher. Yeah, dog.
There we go.
Fuck you mean you making rules now? How you drink, what you could drink, what you can't drink. You foul nigga.
You know what the crazy shit is? I can't even argue with this nigga.
This nigga can't do that.
You ever have a friend where you can't argue with?
Yeah, the nigga
Like,
gave me Tiger Bone in Circle House Studio.
I
went in the bathroom
for 2 hours.
I ain't come back out of there for 2 hours. Yo, I bullshit you not. Literally, I went and sat on that motherfucking toilet.
You got your life together.
And just went to sleep. Off that fucking Tiger Bone.
I got it right here.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with the Tiger Bone tonight, though. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna sip it because we gonna make use of the Patron.
We gonna have it.
Salute.
I can't believe I'm doing it. Yo, Q-Tip, I really love y'all.
You got it from here. Thank you for your service.
That's what we do.
Consequence. That's what we do.
Tequila, that's what we do.
Salute. But don't you hate it because you do that, my nigga. That nigga gotta sip that shit like a port.
I'm gonna be honest.
Come on, babe.
Oh.
We not doing
We in
that.
California.
We ain't doing that.
We're in California. And as a kid growing up from Queens, I never knew El Segundo was a real place.
You see this?
Yo,
we didn't know either.
You see this?
Yeah.
Nigga, y'all left your wallet there. What are you talking about? Y'all ain't know. Y'all left your wallet in El Segundo. Why did y'all leave your wallet in El Segundo, son?
Because Fred Sanford, that nigga.
Damn, Fred Sanford.
What? Fred Sanford
Yo,
from El
Red Fox.
Segundo?
No, listen, no.
Red Fox?
Red
I'm talking about the
Fox.
character.
Yo,
No.
So when Sanford and Son, right? Yeah. You see that shit, like, I don't know what niggas know that shit going on
thought that was
YouTube,
your
whatever,
watch.
Sanford and Son. No, like the niggas, Red Fox would be like, son, Lamont, you gonna stay home with me tonight? There's a great movie coming on Channel 5. It's Godzilla 8, El Segundo, or some shit like that. Right?
So he would say it all the time.
All the time.
That's what you got.
So it's like a Sanford and Son inside joke.
Running jokes.
Esther, I'm gonna leave you in El Segundo. You keep coming in. You know, he always making El Segundo references on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder what that meant for him.
I don't know what it meant for.
I've never heard him.
No.
Yo,
It just sounded
I'm
wild.
that much of a bozo. Go ahead, continue.
No, you weren't actually. It's just like it was one of those things.
So,
you know what I'm
so
saying?
you're telling me
He's saying he
When
should
you
lose
bug
his
out,
wallet.
you've never been to actual El Segundo at that time when y'all made that record?
No.
So
It was
you're
just like
telling me
He just
like
crushed
bug out shit.
his childhood thing. He envisioned you losing your
like
wallet.
like we thought it was like some imaginary shit. So
Yeah.
it sounded like some wild bugged out shit. Like you know what I'm saying? So like, yo, El Segundo, that's ill, nigga. El Segundo, nigga. What the fuck is an El Segundo? Like you know what I mean? That's what we
That's what
thinking.
everybody in hip hop said when y'all said it. We're like, where the fuck is El Segundo?
Shout out El Segundo.
it's like I went. Some nigga hired me at a party for Rancho Cucamonga. I was like, for real?
It's Bugs Bunny used to say that shit.
Make some noise. We celebrating Tricore Quest tonight. Okay, now I need to get into it. Bonita apple bone. Bonita apple bone.
Yes.
Y'all put me on. Did y'all know what y'all did to Queens? I'm just keeping it 100. I'm sorry, Bus, because you like half from Queens, you got Long Island in you. Did y'all know what that record did to the Coliseum?
Talk to me.
Oh, to the Coliseum, to the Collie.
That's when Mysteries was popping.
What you seeing right now, son? What you
Yeah.
seeing?
That's
What's
what
the
it
vision?
is.
What's the vision? What's the vision?
The Q
What's the
Club
vision? What it look
was
like? What you seeing?
No, I think that's before the Q Club.
It is.
This was
Nah, the Q was rocking.
I'm
Q was rocking it?
Yeah, Q was rocking.
Bonita
Q was
apple
rocking.
bone.
The best.
Yeah, the
Remember.
And
The
on the new
best was
album,
the best.
on the new album, you sampled a little bit of Bonita apple bone on one. What record
Enough,
was that?
on
Enough.
The break. Yeah.
Enough.
Y'all said flavor.
Yo, Q-Tip.
Yeah.
And you the producer?
Yes, sir.
And I never had a Q-Tip beat. I'm just throwing that out there.
But you
But
was
I'ma
on the
still-
Tribe album.
You was on Give
I
It.
was on the Tribe, so it evens
Yeah.
it out. But let me,
But
just, let me just praise you.
Okay,
as a
yes, sir.
producer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Remix.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You produced Bonita apple bone too?
Yes, sir.
What was in your mind? Like, did you smoke drugs? Like, was
Yes,
it
sir.
drugs?
Yes, sir.
You tell us what drugs you was on.
I was smoking weed, man.
Oh yeah. And then how did? Because I get it was a sample, but how did you? Bonita apple bone, you gotta put me on.
I don't know, nigga.
What
It
is?
was
Because you know, like the South niggas.
Tell them how, yo.
They follow
Tell
that
them,
copy.
chill. Tell them how old you was when you were the first time you wrote that.
15.
Wow.
Wait, what?
15.
Well, I don't know what's going on right now. Wait.
No.
And these niggas is 30 making
You heard
The
me.
mumble rap.
Yo. You see why I asked? Yo,
It's
the first time.
Wait.
This
Funny thing is, what song is that? Any song. All song that's out right
All
now.
of them.
And you wrote Bonita apple bone at 15?
Apple bone?
Apple bum, nigga.
Listen,
Nigga,
I
He's
just
from
wait,
Queens. Chill.
What?
That nigga thinking Tiger Bone. That nigga said Bonita apple bone, nigga. Yo, open the Tiger Bone up there, son.
You gonna let the tiger out this early?
Fuck it, man. I ain't fucking with it. You need a sip of that.
That's not
Now,
the way
come
it
on.
works.
How does it work? What, how does it work?
Everybody
Somebody
take a
gotta
shot.
be like, oh,
my
God.
We celebrating.
Look, this shit got keys in it?
Jesus knows. Hey, yo, what you doing, my nigga? What you doing?
I never seen that boy. Let me tell y'all
I'm
something.
not fucking with y'all at that.
Let me
that
tell
shit,
y'all
man.
something. Let me tell y'all
Y'all niggas is
something.
crazy with that
At
shit.
the end of the day,
I already know what it is, my
at the
nigga.
end of the day, let me just tell y'all something.
That shit is dangerous, nigga.
On Drink Champs, listen, everybody focus in. On Drink Champs.
Don't live stream anybody here.
No Snapchat. We're gonna snuff you with Snapchat. At the end of the day, Drink Champs is about giving the artists flowers when they can smell them
Or they can enjoy it.
and giving them trees when they can inhale them. We don't interview new niggas because I don't have new stories. So we interview legends. When we started this, the most requested guest is you brothers right
Yeah,
here.
straight up.
And what I want to do is this whole time that y'all blessing us with, I want to praise you brothers. Because we ain't these other outlets. These other outlets, you can go, you can do their outlet, and you go, and somebody step on your sneaker and you smack him, they got a report on that. Slime don't got a report on that. Slime, my father told me, you see what you like in a person first. So if they violate that, then they should be shot. But you see what you like in a person first. You respect them on that. They don't never have to cross that line. I've done this business 19 years. War Report dropped in 1997. So I'm approaching 20 years. And what I saw was
maximum salute.
What I saw was there wasn't an outlet for us to salute us. There wasn't. It just wasn't. I seen Charles Barkley. We seen Kenny Smith. We seen Shaquille O'Neal. And I said, damn, this is a DJ. Miami's mixtape king. We had a show already. And I said, let's do a show just saluting the legends. The legends. Let's keep this shit alive. I don't even want to rhyme no more. But let's keep this shit alive. This is, I gotta realize my importance on the chessboard. And I did. So I want to give back to the culture. And there's nothing more giving back to the culture from what I'm doing right now. Sitting down with you brothers.
Right here.
Breaking down how this album came out. How this album came up. And we're going to have a shot. We don't have to. If you don't want to have a shot at Tiger, because I got to dig in your, because you did movies with Janet Jackson and shit like that.
Yeah, my nigga, yes.
Like, you got to ask about that.
Did you spoke to Large?
But who? Large Professor?
Yeah.
No,
You may
he's
need to call a
coming
nigga
up.
on the phone real quick and ask him about it.
But now that you spoke about Large, this is what I want to ask you. This is a personal, direct question to you. And I'm going to smoke a bogey in here and violate the whole atmosphere. One Love. I don't know. Just take it there.
That shit is
That,
So, it was summer. And I had already heard, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I wanted to do this shit.
Son and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, me, Paul, and Pete.
when you say Paul.
When I say Paul, it's Large Professor.
Please.
When I say Pete Rock.
That's some rich. You see,
Listen.
that was some rich conversation. Listen, make some noise for his rich conversation like that.
And everybody sitting at the table, cars, drove me, Buzz, we all, you know, everybody
But nobody
verified the
knows
shit.
who this kid is.
So son, he spazzed on fucking barbecue, right?
Barbecue.
Live at the barbecue.
Snuff Jesus.
Now, here's the thing. Like, if you go back to that period, niggas was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, y'all like the nigga Akinelli, but it was unanimous that son had it.
Body,
But niggas was still talking about the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the nigga, and I like Large Professor shit. Oh, he talking about Bill Blast. Oh, right? So I was just, when I finally got up with Large Professor and shit, you know, we just did a lot of the A-like shit, you know, on the beats and shit, because you know, looking at the front door, we did that shit, Footprints and all that shit. So, and also, there's a couple of beat shit, like some beat geek shit we had lined up or whatever. So he was like, yo, I don't really want to take son around to too many niggas, but he gotta come sit with you.
And this is
So
Large
now,
Professor saying that
he's
to
talking
me.
about Nas.
Okay, no, I know.
So yeah, his Large Professor said it. I was
Okay.
like, well, all day. So
And you
we
had
still
heard
in the
it
hood,
already?
my nigga. We still living in the hood. We still around the way.
I was going with him.
He was with me.
First started going.
Please.
Right here was when the first time he probably came to the studio.
Yeah,
was
was
the
the
session
first
was the
one
One
was
Love
One
session.
Love.
So boom, so
What?
That's the first
we
time
still
just
around the
say
way,
that.
right?
That's the
So
first time I
That's
heard
like some
that
normal
point.
shit.
That's the first time.
but I want to paint the picture. I want to paint the picture. I want to paint the picture.
Describe every moment
I want
of
to
this.
paint
Let's
the
go.
picture. I want to paint the picture
Go ahead.
because we still. This is what 92 kind of. I think
Should've been
92.
around
And I'm in jail. I'm in
It was
jail at this
91.
time.
It was 91.
Oh, wow. Please describe.
92.
Don't leave nothing out.
So-
Go ahead, continue.
We talking about New York City in 91, right? That was the hottest shit in recorded history. Murder, crime, it was crazy. Niggas was getting left where they stood, left and right, my nigga. Like, we still living in the hood, right?
Still in the hood.
So we right around the way. We got a little fort. You know, we got our own little shit happening around there.
My cup party.
Paul was coming. I mean, you know, Large was coming in and out. So I was like, yo. He was like, word. I was like, word. So bring him by. So we was at Phife House.
So
we was set up in Phife House. Our equipment was set up in Phife House in the basement. I heard him off of.
Okay.
And then Large came to me specifically and asked me if I had something for him, and that he was a fan and wanted to fuck around. I was like, cool. So that day, Phife was at the crib. So, you know, his grandmother will always let me in the crib and shit. Grandma, R.I.P. Grandma. You know what I'm saying? And
R.P. Grandma.
we was down in the basement. It was summer. Niggas was outside. Shit was going on, whatever. So Paul came through with N.O.R.E. and Nas. So we in the basement and shit, and we found it. Was you there, Light? Yeah. Oh, my nigga Light Show. Shouts out Light Show. Best stuff.
God damn it.
Flatbush and all that.
Believe that.
Okay, I got you, boy. So let me wrap this. So niggas is downstairs. So we go through, and the first shit I played was the One Love shit.
Nah, stop.
So we you know, we moked out, whatever.
Stop, Tip. You giving us.
That was the first joint, and son was just like first joint.
Hold on. So you played it. Now take us from there. He played it. His reaction.
So son was puffing. He's like, "Yo, play that shit again." So we played it. You know, I could did. We all vibing it, and Paul was like, "Yo, that shit is ill," and he was like, "Yo, that's it. We gotta just get right to that." It wasn't even no more conversation. We stayed getting high. It was.
So he didn't record it.
Niggas hung out for a little bit. We went to the store, went to No Name or whatever, and then the niggas bounced, and that was it. And then like the next day, Paul hit me. We exchanged. He was like, "Yo, we gotta do that." That was the one. And he had scribed this shit up. I gave it to him. He hit it, and that was it. We went in the studio. Cons came with me.
So you wasn't there when he laid the verses?
No, yeah, hell yeah. He went back and wrote the shit. I guess he went back around the way.
He smoked me out, dog. He had like an ounce of Princess Black.
Come on, the mic right there, son.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he smoked me out. Like he would come. We was at the time. We was. Now at the time, me and Tip lived next door to each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. So every morning he'd get up like he's about to make a move or whatever. So he'd be like, "Ski you!" And then you know what I mean, call me out the window. I'd be like, "Oh, so," and make him, you know, about the motion to the city or whatever. So he had been telling me about Nas or whatever. He's like, "Yo, this kid Nas, I'm telling you," and this and like niggas still had the tapes and everything.
And what year? You remember?
Was that still before Back to the Grill again?
Nah, this after. This after.
No.
It's about
after Live in the Barbecue.
Nah, I'm tell you, cause I was in high school, still with the on me. So it's 93.
Oh yeah.
It's 93.
That's what I'm saying. 91 Nas was
91 is Check the Rhyme. 91 is Check.
92.
No, it didn't. Illmatic come out 94. Illmatic is out 94. Illmatic out 94.
94, yeah, definitely 94.
Illmatic out 94. Trust me, man. I was like,
definitely 94.
The first Readers album came out in 91. The second Readers album came out in 93.
Yeah.
Nas wasn't out yet.
Yeah, Nas wasn't out yet.
94.
Nas wasn't out yet. Look, P. Look, that's what I wanted to build on what he was saying. Like, yo, we used to have 192 in Linden. Like, nothing you ever saw before in life. Like, I remember he used to have he'd have Hurricane G on the corner with us. You know what I mean?
Because that's
like,
our natural, you know, to be in the corner. Like,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no.
Like what a mural is, the beautiful shit about
with
like,
Phife mural.
What the mural is.
That's
where we stood. Literally where we stood.
Wow.
I battle run right where the mural's at.
Wait, tell me. Let's stop.
Yo.
Wait, stop.
You fucked me up with
You was out there. You was out there.
Remember though, I wasn't
there. You was out there. Yo, you don't even know.
You say you implicated.
I wasn't there to see that.
Yes, you said you battled run. Yes, you was.
I was on the block that day.
I'll tell you how it went down. I'm gonna tell you how it went down.
Break it down,
because you remember that's what
Cheeks and Spank wanted to battle Phife. Cheeks and Spank want the he know he gonna verify what I'm saying. Cheeks
from Lost Boys.
Yeah. Cheeks from the Lost Boys used to ride with Spank G.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Spank G was from around our way.
And Spank G nice. Spank G nice. Shout out to Spank G.
Yeah.
Both of them was ill. This one this one Mr. Cheeks was co-Cheeks. You know what I mean? They used to do the organized rap. You know what I mean? So you pulled up a Rumpelstiltskin when you still had the pad.
Oh shit,
you know what I mean? Man Run got out on my block.
Run
with the 190 Gold E,
with the Gold,
with the Gold 190E, and this is how I even ended up, cause you came back and told him what I did. You don't even remember.
Wow, I don't even remember that. You talking about when he
Battle Run from Run DMC.
I don't remember. That's the first time I
heard. Yeah, sit down.
No, he wasn't there.
We know you gotta catch a flight, but sit down.
He wasn't there.
Real quick.
He wasn't there.
It wasn't there.
He said I came and told you.
Battle Run?
Phife, yeah.
We had apartment 4B2. Just want to throw that out there. And big up to Moet. What's my people names?
And a bunch of at the time, I'm gonna tell you, everybody's riding like Dad's Effect. That's how I cut
They
him.
didn't battle. They was looking for Phife, but they didn't battle.
No, they.
That's how I cut him, cause you was like, yo.
They didn't.
They was looking.
I don't know.
Everybody was doing the Dad's
We was
Effect
there.
at the time.
We was there.
I still want to know how the battle went down with Run.
Nah, they didn't battle fight that night.
No, they was looking for Phife.
No.
They were looking for him, yeah.
Yeah, that was that night.
Spank had bought Cheeks.
Yeah, that's what
He
we
didn't
talking
get him
about.
that night.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
what
saying.
I'm
So
saying.
like, now I was just describing like how the boulevard was, as far as like you bring like Hurricane G through, bringing everybody through. Like I remember Rosie
This
Perez.
Death Squad
Slow down
Hurricane
for
G,
2
right?
seconds. Look. Rosie Perez knocked on my door looking.
Don't worry. If you miss your flight, I got you.
Like.
We rich.
Wait, what'd you just say?
I said Rosie Perez knocked on my door looking for him with the titties out. I was like, oh my god,
crazy.
What you said about Rosie Perez?
Nah, Rosie Perez came looking for him.
Yo, Tip, you been
And he knocked on my door.
let me ask you, Tip. Listen, so you
Respect to Rosie. All love to Rosie. All love to Rosie.
how was it kissing Janet?
When she came to the crib, it was like white man can't jump. Came to the crib.
How was it kissing Janet Jackson?
I mean, it was great.
Describe it for us.
I mean,
He wants to know everything.
That's Penny, man. That's Penny, man.
Nah,
You miss Penny, man. That's Penny, man.
it's great. Exactly. It was Penny. It's Penny.
And she made Pop take a AIDS test, but she did not make you take an AIDS test.
Yeah, no, the shit. So here's the thing, right? So we was doing a movie.
Damn, N.O.R.E.
So
I love this shit.
let me clean it real quick because I gotta bounce in a minute.
Yeah,
So
let's get straight to it.
All right, Dad, I got it. Give me a second.
You got
So,
you got to.
We doing the poetic justice shit.
Yes.
So we chilling and shit. Me and Pac out there, we chilling or whatever. So we did rehearsals or whatever, and I forget what the album. I think it was All Eyes. No, I think it was. I can't remember which album.
Me Against the World.
Yeah, I think it was Me Against the World, actually. So we were out there, we chilling and shit. So we had a table reading and shit. Then me and the nigga, we chilling, smoking, whatever. Then we was me and him. Yo, that's motherfucking Penny, nigga. I was like, I know, nigga, this fucking Penny.
No.
We both going off like that. So whatever.
He said that's Penny.
Yeah.
Like I just said to you.
Yes, nigga.
God damn it. Let's make some noise.
that it?
Continue.
So boom. So we in Simi Valley.
Simi Valley.
Simi Valley. You know what Simi Valley is?
No, I don't.
Simi Valley is where they made the decision on Rodney King.
Ronnie King.
Oh wow.
This is the night the decision came in, my nigga. We in
Rodney
Simi
King?
Valley. Yeah, it was Simi Valley.
You and Pac.
No.
Oh.
I just gave you a little precursor.
Oh, okay.
To how
You
this
talking about Penny?
Me and Penny and
Yeah.
John Singleton and all the extras and the
Simi
gaffers
Valley?
and everybody's in motherfucking Simi Valley.
Go ahead.
Right? So we shooting the joint. So we go through the Kiss shit. We do that shit 10, 11 times. The shit is cold out.
10,
Like
11
keep us on hold out there. Cause now niggas are starting to riot back in the city. Because the decision came in. And we're in Simi Valley. The courthouse was like 2 miles up from where we were shooting.
Get the fuck out of here.
So they didn't want us to move. They wanted to keep the set kind of, static until they got a read on what was happening around because the riot started popping up, whatever. So we out there, we keep just doing a scene. keep kissing and shit, right? So then,
Hey, is your tongues touching?
yeah, nigga.
Let me shake your hand again. Let me shake your hand. God damn it.
Redemption.
Yo, this nigga kiss Penny.
Yo, we actually
Make some
You gotta
noise.
make some
man.
noise for tongue kissing Penny. He went to first base with Penny.
We both get the sniffles and all that shit.
Oh,
Poor
shit.
thing. Right?
I'm about to ask you if you
So
smashed
here we go.
Janet, but I don't know
mean,
if
that was
that's
my
a
girl.
wow.
That was my girl. Yeah. I mean, after a while, I mean, everybody know that.
God damn it. Give you another 5.
Damn, he
you
went
know
up.
that? You was smashing a lot of Hollywood things out there.
Who,
Come
me?
on. It's
But listen,
getting weird. It's getting weird.
I gotta get ready to go. But that was my girl, though. But anyway.
But
But let me, because I want to get to the Pac
please.
shit. So we caught a fucking cold and shit. Everybody, damn near, it seemed like. But I definitely, she was sick, I was sick, whatever. So I don't know what that decision was on her part to be like, he has to get an AIDS test, but she definitely was like, well, if I'm gonna like kiss with him and he's gonna, I gotta make sure that da. And me and the nigga was talking about it. I went to his trailer. He was like, yo, don't you know they asked me to take a motherfucking AIDS? Nigga was hot. He was hot.
Right.
I was like, word?
And this
He's
is
like,
after-
I could see if I was fucking a bitch, then I understand. But the scene ain't even none of, you know how Pac was, you know what I'm
Man
saying?
animated.
Yeah, that's how
I
he
never
was.
met Pac.
Oh, you never met him?
Nah.
Yeah, that's how the nigga was.
yeah.
Busta used to rock with him.
What was this
well,
after
heavy,
the Source
heavy, heavy.
Awards? The incident?
That was before. That was before.
This is before the
Yeah,
Source Awards.
yeah.
Okay. And
And the
did y'all
Source
ever-
Awards incident was
Yeah,
just
you
like
have to
it
break
was
that
just
down.
it was a it was a
Yeah.
miscommunication in the backstage.
Tell
shit.
us about it, Tim.
Oh, that's right.
So we won an award or whatever, and we going on and accept the award, and they gave the nigga the green light to go on and perform. So he comes on and perform. Now Nas had just put out the Illmatic shit, and people looked at Pac at the time in New York as like kind of a West Coast nigga, but the nigga was an East Coast
He's
nigga.
from the East Coast originally. He was born.
Maryland, he was his mother used to rock around our way, so he had deep ties around our way, like deep,
Yes, yes,
deep ties. Like his mother was, Black Panther. They had a Black Panther set up around our way, Joanne Chestnut, all that. You know what I'm saying? So he had deep ties around the way. So anyway, the nigga ran on stage. Niggas was hot. Niggas was booing him. He was like, fuck it, He was with niggas from around our way on stage.
On stage.
Yeah.
Stretching them niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm well
So
aware.
then it got a little ugly.
Right.
So
The funny part though, and
but here's the thing. Pac saw Ali. Ali was tight.
Ali
and
Shaheed.
shouts out to what's son name who does the sauce?
Benzino.
Yeah, shouts out to Benzino.
And
That
then
he's always treated me with respect. I saw some shit floating online. He was like talking about, oh, this nigga Q-Tip was crying, or Ali was crying. I didn't even see this nigga back. Nobody was crying.
That was
Niggas
off of our
hot.
show.
Yes,
that was our show.
Oh, our show.
That was on our
Like,
show.
okay, yeah,
Wait.
come on, B.
wait, Benzino
Crying
said
because-
what?
No, I don't know.
But
if
it wasn't nothing.
He didn't
It wasn't
say- he didn't
nothing.
say nothing
It wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't
No, I just
crazy.
wanted to be clear on
He
what
was
you
just
said.
saying that niggas was crying.
He told us-
because
they told the
Pac
story
had
on our show,
crashed
this story.
The stage and niggas was like in teary eye, whatever. It was kind of. It was something. No, because I gotta go. Let me. And when I leave, y'all niggas can chop it up. But let me just have my piece. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, because I really do these shits, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
so we on stage or whatever, and niggas was hot.
Right.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And we was
And y'all knew Pac at the time?
mid-arbed up out there.
Y'all knew Pac at the time? Or y'all
Yeah.
didn't know?
It's all cool with him.
Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
So we trying to get to this nigga, trying to see what it was. You know what I'm saying? So Ali is with his Brooklyn niggas or whatever. He would have. We with.
Ali
the whole-
Shaheed.
I mean, Ali was with Brooklyn. We was with our whole fucking crew. Everybody was trying to see what that was. And we had a little incident. Me and a couple of my niggas. I had to go sit down. You know what I'm saying? At the fucking Tombs for a couple nights, whatever. That's what it is.
Q-Tip being locked up?
I mean,
Are we saying
nigga.
Q-Tip was in the bait?
I mean, my nigga, look.
Let's go.
Anyway, let's continue. So we sit down, whatever. Ali saw Pac Pac was like, yo, I never meant no disrespect to y'all. I love y'all niggas. Are you crazy?
Right.
That was just da-da-da-da-da. Busta hit me, and Busta was like, yo, you coming to LA, right? Because you told me you was coming to LA. And I was like, yeah. He was like, yo, I spoke to the nigga Pac. When you get out here, let's all sit down. I was like, cool. They was at the St. James Apartments. I hit Bus. Bus was like, we over here now smoking, whatever, drinking, whatever the nigga Pac wants. I was like, of course. So we went over there. We all fucked up. And Pac was like, come on, nigga, you know, come on. It's me and you, I love you, my nigga.
Is this pre-Death Row Pac or post?
Yeah, this is pre-Death Row Pac.
Before that
It's
shit.
a difference.
This is when I was shooting High Learning at the time.
Okay.
And I was this before this is during the
It's
same
before
time
everything.
frame. No. This is during
This
is during the same time frame when he went and popped the 2 off-duty police
Right,
in Atlanta.
Right.
So
Was way down,
me, Omar Epps, little daddy Shane was staying in
The St.
these-
James.
Yeah, there's fully rented apartments because we was shooting a movie. And at the time, what's the light brown eye dude that used to be on BET, son?
H.A.?
Johnny Simpson.
There you go.
When Pac got with Kamal, he told me he wanted to speak to him because he knew that I was the closest thing to Q-Tip at the time. So when he talked to me, he was just explaining to me because back then niggas was performing off of DAT tapes.
Right.
So when you perform off of that tape, it ain't like the fucking instant replay. It ain't like the Serato. It ain't like none of these.
You gotta
other new
rewind
shits.
it, literally.
You gotta if a nigga press play,
It's
you
going.
have to rap
Yeah.
because you're gonna lose your placement.
Exactly.
It ain't like, so he was saying the person that was assigned to trigger his DAT tape pressed play while they was dealing with their acceptance speech.
Right. And he had to go.
He had to go. So it looked like he just was on some fuck they acceptance speech.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna come out here and rhyme over these niggas. And he said
it
to me
wasn't like that at
personally,
all.
that was not what that had nothing to do with me. He was like, I would never diss Tribe. As a matter of fact, I want to do a public truce on BET.
Yeah, he wanted to do that. Yep. Wow. Yep.
So they came together to clarify and organize the public truce on BET. And unfortunately, he passed before that got to happen.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of shit passed on before we actually got to get that right, but it was never nothing.
Because we know you gotta go.
Yeah,
But I gotta give you one
come
more.
on, come on.
Now, how did you feel when these 2 little Queens dudes come to you? Prodigy and Happy. And then they come to you. And then you say, y'all niggas is great. But let me shape and mold it a little better. Because we had Havoc on Drink Champs.
Yeah.
He said that personally.
Yeah.
He said, we had the album, we had it almost done, but we wanted to see the legend. And you tweaked their album.
Yeah,
Describe.
no doubt.
And they made a Drink Champs classic on, the song, the Henny Joint.
Oh, the Henny, the
Yeah, it's
no,
a classic.
that was crazy because the first time we met there was me and Ali, right? We was up at
Ali Shaheed.
Rush. Ali Shaheed, shouts out.
Rush, man. Are you talking about 160 Barrett?
We would know 298 Elizabeth. My nigga.
Oh, I've never been there.
That's
still
old.
there.
That's
That's the
old.
original.
That's
when Chris Lighty was a management rep for Rush Management.
Wow.
Nigga.
Yo, I wasn't around.
So we in there and shit. Me and Ali doing whatever. So we see the two little kings in there and shit, whatever. And there was a brother that worked in there. You know, real diligent brother, whatever. And Hav and P must have been about. How old was they when they put out the first Hit It From the Back? No.
Project that album?
17.
With Project
They
Hallway?
must have been about 15.
16.
It was mad young.
It was
man.
the very first one. They was like 15.
Yeah, get
So it was right there, right?
Yeah, 19 when you did.
Yeah, when I was fucking with them. Yeah. So it was right there. So they young and shit. I think
Now, is Nas already out?
Nah,
Nah,
this is pre-day Nas.
Project Hallway
They're
and all those
15.
joints.
Seasons in the ground.
What?
And Premier executive produced that project.
They all about to sprout up.
Okay.
Seasons in the ground.
So we at Rush.
This nigga
I think it's Eric, right, Wop?
Yo, your name is
It
Guru.
was Eric, right?
You're the guru.
Huh?
Eric Blamaville?
Yeah, there you go. Eric Blam. That's Trey Wop right there. So,
Trey Wop.
So we in there. We see them niggas, and P had the joint. Was fucking with it in the office.
He wasn't shooting nobody.
With
But
Eric,
he
he hit him. It was, it let off. Yeah, no doubt, it let off by accident, and the niggas
in the office.
Yeah,
shoot nobody.
Yo, I mean,
Yo, he over there going on. Yo,
he gave me the alley.
No, my nigga. So, man, I'm just telling you, I'm not, nigga. Like, I'm just saying what it is. So, boy, he's like, you stupid, nigga.
My bad. Can't continue. I'm sorry.
So, boom. So that's what it was. And that's how we first met the nigga. That's when we first met them, though. Honestly. So, after that, like a year or two transpired or whatever, and then they reached out Scott Free and Matty C. And Loud reached out and was like, yo, they really want to sit with you. And then I heard a lot of this shit, and I was like, yeah, I could fix this here and do this, and they wanted more beats. So we just sat in and we went over the whole album, and we just pieced it together. We cut some of the fat off, we linked it down, we shaped it up, got the sound right and shit. Which didn't really need much, because Havoc is a motherfucker.
Havoc's a fucking
monster.
Let's big up Havoc.
Let's get it clear.
We love
I don't
you,
want
Havoc.
niggas to think.
Keep on.
Them niggas be too
nice.
I don't want niggas to.
underrated.
I don't want niggas to think that I came in and fucking did.
No, but he picked you up.
Be
Let
clear.
me tell you what he said.
That nigga Havoc.
He's a monster.
Havoc said he had the whole album down packed, but he said I needed to holler at Q-Tip to make sure, because I don't know if you realize this, and I'm gonna say it to your face. You are the East Coast Dr. Dre. And if you don't realize that, I'm gonna just tell you, I've been said that about you. But when I heard that new album, I reiterated it.
You see why I'm looking at you, nigga?
I reiterated.
Yo.
And I don't use big words like
He
that.
is, yo.
Excuse me.
Right.
The prophet needs to just let the manifestation of the prophecy transpire in my absence.
Yes.
I shall return.
Right. Listen. Tip, I don't know if you know, but you are the East Coast Dr. Dre. And you gotta claim.
And we didn't even talk about Jay Dilla.
It's all good. I mean,
you gotta go.
Dre is a nigga that.
No, you
like
already.
I said it before.
No, sit down. Just say it. Say it where you sit down.
But the nigga Dre, and then I gotta really make it. So the nigga Dre did the Straight Outta Compton shit. So me and Ali, shout out DJ Scratch, big bro right here.
DJ Scratch,
legend.
EPMD and all that. You know what I'm saying?
The bottle it's gone.
So
Busta took the bottle.
nah. This is the
man,
bottle.
what bottle you looking for?
No, I'm not.
Tiger Bone, you looking for Tiger Bone's right there.
Before I go, you're not gonna send me over?
No, I'll take another one.
You're gonna send me over? Right?
Yes.
So
Go ahead. Keep.
Dre, when Dre did Straight Outta Compton, me and Ali used to ride around listening to that shit crazy. Litro know, you know what I'm saying? We was New York niggas. We would be listening to Ghetto Boys, Willie D, Scarface, Early, and NWA early. We be around them niggas would be like, yo, what's that your niggas listening to? Straight Outta Compton, we on
I'm
fucking
so sorry.
Jamaican
I'm so sorry.
and all
I'm
that.
cutting you off.
So
and I'm changing
wait. I just gotta say this
Yeah.
because the nigga shit made me think about low end theory, and then the nigga would be like, "Yo, when you did that shit made me think about the Chronic." So I always just that's like my
Like
Well,
you
I
didn't
just
even
want
put
you
those
to
things
know.
together, you know what I'm saying?
To us,
It's real. That's
you're
real.
That's
the
amazing.
East Coast Dr. Dre. And the thing about it is, what we want you to do,
Sir.
as a fan,
sir.
I want you to do a track for A Boogie. I want you to do a track for Young and Man.
Yes.
I want you to do a track for the young generation.
Yes.
And you bring them and you teach them.
That's just
hip-hop.
a track.
I was trying to
Guide
get
them,
with
guide them.
Ferg.
You don't really have to guide them.
I
Give them-
fuck with A, but I want to fuck with
they
the
all
nigga
need
Don
guidance,
Q.
man.
Don
Where you
Q.
at?
Yeah.
Yo,
But that's
Don,
what we
get at
need.
me, young nigga.
As
Let's
a
go.
New York hip hop, because I don't want to rhyme no more, but I'm going to get a Q-tip beat before I fucking get the fuck up
Well,
out
let's
here.
go.
I'm getting fucking, you going to give me a beat, nigga. You gave me a half-ass joint.
Wait.
It it was dope, but I felt like you wanted my vocals first. But I was like, yo, nah, nigga, you gonna give me a Benita Apple bone? I'm dyslexic. You think I can let me get away with it? Listen, my brother.
That's how he do it. You gotta let him cook. You gotta let him cook.
It's nothing.
You should have
Listen,
did it. You should have did it. That's how he cooked.
I know. That's what Pharrell used to do to me. So that's how I knew
That's how them niggas cook.
Pharrell got it from.
That's how they cook.
Pharrell got it from him.
Yeah.
So, but listen, it's nothing more. I want to respect you, brothers. I love the album you brothers put together.
Yeah.
I love how you stuck together through thick and thin. I know there's fucking befuddles and befuddleries that came along with that.
Shit, yeah.
But guess what? We ain't gonna talk about that because that's not what we
it's
do
not,
here at Drink Champs. At Drink Champs, we celebrate our niggas. Consequence, I don't know what kind of glasses those are, but I need to borrow them at some point. Those is fly. I don't know. Let me see. Let me check you out. Let me check you out. Yo, come on. Let's see you.
What time is it?
See you. What you got?
What time is it? Don't give me a time.
These are nice. I don't know what those are.
I got
Well, those
you.
are nice. All right, but Ted, listen.
I love you, man.
Thank you so much, my brother. Hey, we're gonna say goodbye to your fans. Your fans,
okay.
you can't just walk away.
Trial Quest, we up in here.
Oh,
Yes,
word.
yes.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas just did.
Phife Dawg.
R.I.P. Phife Dawg.
Don
You already
Jules,
know.
the Five
Don
Assassin,
Jules.
Malik Taylor.
Yeah.
We
And
love
shout
you.
out to
Love
yo.
you. Love you.
I gotta shout out Roots too. Fife's manager.
Shouts out to
You know
Roots,
what I'm
Rasta
saying?
Roots in
Rasta
here,
Roots
T-Dot in here.
You know what I'm
all
saying?
that. He held my nigga down.
Yeah, he held
Crazy.
me down. He held me down crazy.
You just did Jimmy Kimmel.
Big Moon.
Yeah.
We did Jimmy. Yeah, we
Jimmy
just
Kimmel.
You
did
just did
Big Moon, like
Saturday Night Live.
Yep, no doubt.
That shit.
No doubt.
Tell them niggas, man.
Yeah,
You got 5 million niggas. Listen, I'm making 5 people.
No. Don't be modest. Don't be modest.
Phife Dawg went out.
Phife
number
Dawg,
one on the
rest in
charts.
peace.
That's
Phife
what's
Dawg, rest
that,
in
man.
peace.
Yo, thank y'all so much. I apologize. I kept y'all long.
No.
But we celebrate hip hop here.
These
This
niggas
is what we
can
do.
chill.
We will keep it going. Don't worry about it.
It's just me, my nigga. Like,
But you definitely smashed Janet Jackson. I gotta shake your hand again.
my nigga.
I gotta shake your hand again. Was it wonderful like I thought it would be? Was it wonderful? Come on, look at Mike Boo. He violated. You violated Mike Boo.
All right, I have to go now.
It was wonderful, right? It was wonderful, right?
was
Me
gonna
with
fly.
Penny.
That was my girl, my nigga.
Penny, you had a lot of good girls. You had a lot.
Yo, I want one wife.
Do you miss Penny?
Huh?
Do you miss Penny?
No, she's good. She got a life.
Don't keep her as Penny though, man.
That was the hardest
that's weird.
answer because I don't even know that.
That's
I didn't even
weird,
know how to
man.
counter that. I ain't even. You,
All right,
you
peace,
killed it.
y'all. I'm out.
Love you.
Yeah,
One love. Charcoal Quest. Yeah. I love you. Yeah. I love you. We gotta take one picture. Take one picture.